Hi, I'm Josie Marin, and I play Mia in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Make sure you do all your racing in the game. On the streets, drive safely and responsibly, and wear your seatbelt.
So Need for Speed Most Wanted comes out, and it's on all systems, and now it's on the Xbox 360. Well, if you've been looking at the 360 launch and you've seen all these different games out there, you realize that a lot of them are on many different systems. Need for Speed is on the PC, the PS2, the Xbox. If there was a Phantom, they'd probably put it on the Phantom, and it's on the GameCube and finally Xbox 360. So what does this game got the other games don't? This is a question I'm going to ask you many times. The real answer to that is it's a much better looking game on the Xbox 360, but the content is the same. You've got this fantastic looking game. The car models, which were good in the current gen game, are now, even shinier, even more reflective, even prettier. There's way more polygons per car, and you can see it in everything, from the roundness to the tires. You can see fantastic reflections in and around the car, on the bumpers, on the rims, all over the car. You're going to see this is fantastic set of lighting hitting it. So when you first start up Need for Speed Most Wanted on your 360, and this is very much like the current generation systems, you'll see that you've got a kind of crappy young car. It's not the best car in the game, and you're going to have to give it a little time to win some new, faster cars. So you won't start off with the fastest car, and you're going to feel like, oh, this game's not that fast. Well, actually it is, but you have to work your way up the blacklist, the 15 different guys you have to beat in order to beat Razor, the big badass who stole your car and stole your girl. And then, about half the way through the blacklist, all of a sudden your cars are going really fast. The game moves at 30 frames per second still. It's not running at 60. And there are some one technical issue that kind of is annoying, and that is this strange effect where you're actually seeing bits of data coming in chunks, and it's not a frame rate issue so much as it seems like there's a bit of a loading problem when the game, when you pass into a new area in your car, you'll all of a sudden see like a little hiccup and a little glitch here and there, and it's noticeable enough for me to actually say something about it, and it will happen on your final build because we're playing the final build. So in the end, it comes down to basically 3 games. You've got Ridge Racer 6, Need for Speed Most Wanted, and Project Gotham Racing 3. It all depends on what you like. These are all series that have been out for a long time, and everyone has their preferences when it comes to games. These are all relatively arcade-style games, so it's going to be tough to pick. What Need for Speed offers is different than the other games. It offers these cop chases that can get pretty hairy, and it offers a healthy, long single-player campaign, as well as a good and relatively healthy online component that will keep people playing for quite a while. So Need for Speed Most Wanted, returning back to the Hot Pursuit days, is a substantial and fatty game that if you buy, you won't be sorry you got. I'd recommend it.
Bus stop's that way, champ.